I'm joined here at the Saddlebrook Resort north of Tampa by Attorney General Greg Abbott. Good to see you. I know you just spoke with the delegates there.
I did. This is one fired up group of Texans. They're excited about voting in Mitt Romney and getting rid of Barack Obama.
Before we talk a little politics, let me talk about and I guess it's politics too, but the decision by the court in D.C. to reject the original map. Your thoughts, you say you're going to fight this to the Supreme Court.
We were offended by yesterday's court decision because it goes beyond the outer bounds of where redistricting law had been before, and we believe it actually contradicts what the United States Supreme Court said earlier this year. So we will be appealing to the United States Supreme Court, and we hope and believe they will take the case and overturn what the three-judge panel did yesterday.
In addition, I guess some of the concern is that we just had, these sets of elections here. Of course, they'll stick with the way the map is right now, but topsy-turvy could all change again, right?
Well, I don't think anyone has to be concerned about either elections or districts right now, because it's our understanding that the elections this November will take place based upon the interim map. Cool. However, we don't think the decision issued yesterday will go into effect at all, because we hope and believe the U.S. Supreme Court will overturn it.
Okay. Tell us about your visit here to Tampa, your role, and why it's important to be here.
Well, I wanted to be here this morning, for one, to fire up the crowd explaining why we need to get rid of Barack Obama, because among other things, it will reduce my lawsuit caseload by dozens of lawsuits if we can have a change in leadership in 69 days.
Always, this is a fair time to ask you about politics because we're at a political convention. So, there's all sorts of speculation about what you're going to do in the future. Some people talk about a run for governor, perhaps lieutenant governor. Can you tell us what's on your mind there? Give me a little inside scoop here.
Sure. I'm working on a campaign right now, and that is the campaign to elect Mitt Romney for the next 10 weeks.
Come on, you could tell me more.
Well, for the next 10 weeks, our focus has to be on winning this election, because here's the reality. What happens in the next 10 weeks is not something just about for the next election. It's something for the next generation. And if we can win that, everything else takes care of itself.
Without being specific, then, I'll ask one last time here, one more time. Certainly you want to serve Texas and want to continue to do this, maybe beyond the current office, right?
Well, it is a true honor to get to serve Texans. I'm there for one reason. That's because people put me in office to do a job, and so my focus has to remain on doing the job people sent me to Austin to do.
Okay, I won't ask again then, but come to Capitol tonight and tell us when you're ready for the next decision. Last thing I'll ask you is that for the year to come here, there's all sorts of things that are always in the spotlight, obviously, court cases, that kind of thing. What are you working on that maybe is going under the radar?
Well, another big lawsuit we're working on that's coming up soon is the school finance case.
Right.
That will last throughout the fall. Will have an impact on the upcoming session because it will involve billions of dollars, whichever way it turns out.
All right. Attorney General Greg Abbott, thanks very much. Always good to see you.
My pleasure.